Glenn, JD, Janet, Chris, Matt, Russell, and another Matt, all coming through together. That was a big rush of folks coming through at a very respectable time, under 140. And we've got Marcel coming through from Beamsville right now. Vanessa Lubin from Kitchener, and from Toronto we have Robin Waring coming through right now. Andy Horton from Brampton coming through. Jason from Brampton, sorry. Now I hope Giovanni is here. Good Irish name. Sharon, Andy, Dean, Chris, Mike Ricci from Oakville. Aaron, Lisa, Benson, wow, lots of people coming through. David, and then I apologize if I don't get your name, but Brian, Jordan, Wayne, Mark, and Amy, way to go, guys. All coming through right at the same time. Good job, folks. Lester, Thomas, Ian, Hannon, Michael. All right, Ben, Christy, Ryan, Tommy, Matthew, Ian, Cheryl, welcome to the finish. Great job. 140 finishers here, folks. This is Jody, Janice, and Dragon, and Mario from Woodbridge coming through right now. Great job, guys. Daniel, Burt from Fort Colburn, and wow, it's going too fast. From Princeton, yeah, we got Kathy, and from Toronto, Marcia, Colin, Jeff, Warner from Ancaster, and from Ajax, we have Jessica, Jenny, Trevor, and Roger coming through right now. From Bradford, from West Lorne, we have James and Emmanuel from Guelph. From Burlington, we have Bill coming through right now. Way to go, Bill. Michael from Bethany. From Burlington, we have Laurel Reed. All right, lots of great runners coming through right now. Lauren and Stuart, Eric, Randy, and Matthew, you guys are all around that 141 mark. Way to go. Margaret, Melissa Miller, and Jean Cote coming through from Timmins. It looks like Horst, Jeff, Mike, Neil, Tanya, Peter, Michael, and Jim from Peterborough coming through right now. Way to go, Jim. All right, Tracy's coming through from Kitchener right now. Way to go, Tracy. All right, Mike also from Kitchener, and from Grimsby we have Tracy, John, Lorraine, John, Jean, Shannon, Jason, Eric coming through from Burlington. From Hamilton we have Adam coming through, and Brian Armstrong. Way to go, Brian. Rockstar Dan from Beamsville coming through. I love those names. Michael and June and John coming through from Godrich. From London we have Simon, Tanya from Port Elgin, and from Hamilton, Mike Bell just crossed the finish line. Way to go. Let's give it up for Rob coming through from Toronto. Way to go, Rob. Lawrence from Burlington, and David Fell and Todd Fell from Peterborough and Guelph coming through. Ajax, Joanna, Jackie coming through from Campbellville. And from Burlington, we have Krista, who just crossed the finish line. Way to go. And here we have Meredith and James, both from London, coming in together. Way to go, guys. And from Owen Sound, we have Marie coming through. Mark Davis from Windsor. And we have Darlene, Michael, or Michelle, Julia, and Maxine from Stoneham. From Windsor, we have Jane coming through. Peter from Burlington coming through right now as well. Good job, Peter. Now this is Scott and Jen both from London. From Hamilton, we have Hillary coming through. Susie and Randy coming through right now. Way to go. Randy Reed from Burlington. From Bradford, we have Mike Lindsay coming through right now. Way to go, Mike. A couple of guys, Todd and Max, both from, one from Ottawa, one from Owen Sound. Katie and Gordon from London. From Aylmer, Ontario, Heather Mate, Aylmer, that's where our police academy is. And Ajax, Samuel, and Stephanie from Mississauga. From Cambridge, we have Johan, Dwayne from Oakville coming through right now. And Eric from Toronto. Colleen coming through from Waterdown. Way to go, Colleen! Woo! Pauline is also a volunteer here. Dan from Walkerton, from Dundas. We have Michelle Mayo and Kristen Bowman from Kitchener. Jeff is from London, coming through the finish right now. And now we've got Scott. Where's Scott from? From Peterborough. The home of the Great Lock. Trenton Lock. And from Ancaster, St. Thomas, or we have Thomas, sorry, not from St. Thomas, we have Sydney from Toronto. Hamilton has Mike and Chris Ball from Oakville coming through right now. Way to go, Chris. And Muazzam from Ancaster. From Kempville, we have Jim, Kevin, Jennifer, Maggie Patrick from Westmount. From Woodstock, we've got, wow, Thomas, Michael, Valerie, Bruce, and we've got Graham from Dundas coming through. And all the way from Calgary, we've got Carolyn coming through right now. Way to go, Carolyn! Sporting the Canadian flag on that shoulder, thank you. Stephanie and Leanne coming through from Val-d'Or, Quebec. Oakville is represented by, whoa, who is this? Denise and Delia, George, Kevin McGill from Burlington. Azilda from, that's from Azilda, that was Tim. Jody Miller, and who else? Michelle, Sarah, Adam, Ross, Cody, Kenzie, Haley, Doug, Dominique coming through. Here comes Jane Haley from Oakville, from Hamilton, Rosie, and Michelle from London. And Tobico has Alex, Susan McGuire from Halifax. Way to go, Susan. St. Thomas, we got Randy Lamb. Oh wow, lots of people coming through. Oh, St. Thomas, Beesville, London, Brampton, Paris. Is that Michelle Fuller from Paris? Belleville is represented by Denise and Michelle from Mississauga. Mike from Mississauga, from Stony Creek. We have Robert. Okay. Wow, lots of people coming through now. JR and Jake. Christine just passing right now from Douro. Who do we have here? Karen, Kevin, and Chris from Toronto and Burlington. From London, we have Donna coming through right now. James is from Ajax. Way to go, James. From Mississauga, we got Trevor, Frank, and John from Stratford. And from Stony Creek, we have Gary Whitney coming through. Corey from Dundas, we got Caledonia, Toronto, Burlington. Let's say some names: Doug, Julia, Kevin, Jeff, Holly, Kathy, Mary, Nick Garbett coming through, Dave McCrae. Wow, from Milton we have Michelle coming through now. All right, Nadine, that was Nadine from Guelph, David from Hamilton, Alicia, Nicole Armstrong from Peterborough, from Mississauga, we have Phil. All right, Alex, Rebecca, lots of folks coming through. Different places, New Glasgow. Wow, we've got Terry coming in from New Glasgow. We have from Milton, Nicole coming through. Trevor Warner from Burlington. From Hamilton, we have Lee coming through right now. Way to go, Lee. And Vicky from Ingersoll coming through right now. Oh wow, lots of people coming through now. Connie, Allison, Brenda, Greg, and Joan from Newmarket. All right. From Oakville, we have Steve coming through. From Burlington, Patricia, Chris, Leanne, Mike, Amy, Dennis, Jeremy Fitzgerald from Mississauga. From Bradford, we have Kathy coming through. Connor coming through from Hamilton, from Ancaster. Kendra, Kathy Sue from Windsor, and Amy Preston. Joseph, both from, Joseph is from LaSalle, Quebec, all right. From Oakville, we have, who we got coming in? Wow, from Oil Springs, wow, we've got people from all over. Mount Hope coming in, Grimsby, Toronto. Hamilton, who's this? This is Gillian. And Mike coming in from Grand Bend, all right. From Oakville, we have Sean coming in right now. And Krista coming in from Oakville. Joel coming in from Toronto right now, where he is. Jacqueline is coming in from Bell River. Cameron. All right, Maria and Christina, Elaine and Larissa from Hamilton coming through. From Mississauga, Terry. All right, Cheryl's coming through from Grimsby. From London, we have Stephanie. Kevin coming in from London. From Georgetown, we have Kevin. From Crispy, Stratford. Ajax, Bradford, and London, all represented by Jamie, Gary, and Edward right now coming through. Paul Slane from Kitchener coming in right now. Matt, Joe, Greg, Nick, Melissa, and Eleanor from Dundas coming through. Toronto has June coming through right now. Lynn from Ottawa coming in right now. Way to go, Lynn. So we're still under 2 hours. These are great times. This is Hope Green from Hamilton. All right, Robert, Chris Van Dyke from Toronto, from Oakville. From Toronto, we have Paul, Samantha from Burlington, and from Bradford, we have Trish coming through right now. Way to go, Trish. Here comes Dave from Waterloo. From Bolton, we have James. All right. Lots of people coming through. I'm sorry, the 150 Pace Bunny is right on time. Great to see. Great run, guys. You guys all made it in with that 150 Pace Bunny. Dave from Toronto, good for you. Francesco from Toronto, good for you. Lauren and Joan, both from Waterdown, coming through together. Chris Jones from St. Catherine. From Mississauga, Carrie. Julie from Hamilton, and from Oakville, we have Christine coming through now. From Trois-Rivières, we have Sophie coming through. Kathy from Whitby. From Woodbridge, we have Washington coming through. Toronto, Jeremy. Way to go. Mount Forest is represented by Mary Lynn and Kathy from Georgetown. Ken from Hamilton. From Petawawa, we have Stefan. Beatrice from Markham, way to go. Little connection to Markham. The mayor of Markham is actually from Hamilton. I don't know if you know that. All right, Krista from Princeton. We got people from all over Ontario and all over Canada. Lots of folks from Quebec. Here's Bridget Sony from Markham. From Oakville, we have Lorraine Ball coming through right now. Amy Daka from Burlington, and from Kitchener we have Alice coming through right now with cold legs, I'm sure. All right, Phil from Milton, and from London, Adelia. We have Brenda Smith from Waterloo coming through, and Eric Darcy from Mississauga. From Richmond Hill, we have Julie, Christine from Dundas, Patrick. And we have Tina from Niagara Falls. From Stony Creek, we have Marcel, Patty, Adam, Shannon from Oshawa. From Osgood, we have Janet and Beth from Toronto, Valerie and Megan from Toronto, and Michelle from Toronto. Lots of Torontonians coming through. From Mississauga, we have Clarita and Emma from Burlington. From Bradford, we have Ed coming through, Sonia and Liv, both from Toronto coming through. Madison, Christopher from Hamilton, and from Freelton, we have Danny, Jeff Allison from Hamilton coming through. From Burlington, Dave, Terry from Pembroke, and we have Gail, Ken, Michelle, and Gisette from, where are we from? From Burlington. From Simcoe, we've got John Gould coming through. Mary Neely from Milton coming through right now. Way to go. Jeff and Andrew, way to go. Michelle Linden from Elora. From Burlington, Gary Calvini from Mount Hope, and from Oakville, Bob. Kathy, Tara, Amy, David, Louisa coming in from Oakville. Stony Creek is represented by Carolyn today. Richard, Leanne, Laura, and Doug coming in from St. Catharines. From London, we have Maureen, and from St. Catharines, we have Kathy just coming through the finish line. And now, this is Rachel from Hamilton, and Alex also from Hamilton. From Ottawa, we have Sean Murphy, Warren Hudson, Jason from Etobicoke. From Hamilton, Mark Boff. From Woodstock, Burlington, Carl. Brian Hathaway from Stony Creek. That's the Brian Hathaway. He's run this race many, many times and volunteered as well. Laura and Mary from Hamilton and Troy. From Hamilton, also Stephanie Peter Goodman from Burlington. Amherstburg from, who's that? Chloe. And Ashley from London. From Toronto, we have Phil. Peter Cook from Hamilton. And Niagara-on-the-Lake has Shannon Burns coming through right now. And that's Kim Curley from Toronto. From Mississauga, Larissa, Chris, Shane, Artie from Oakville. From Waterloo, we have Craig, Brad, Eric coming through from Ottawa. From Marathon, oh wait a minute, no, that's Barbara McGill. Jamie Lopez from Toronto. We got people here coming through Cambridge, Ancaster, Niagara Falls, Hamilton, Mississauga, Whitby, Oakville, and from Lancaster we have Lynn coming through. Wayne Rogers from Hamilton. From Caledonia, Beth is coming through. From Fonthill we've got Peter coming through. Krista, Brian, Paul, Jill, all coming through. Oh, from Norwood, that's near that's Peterborough area. From St. Catharines, we have Hamilton represented by Fred. Stephanie from Waterdown, from Oakville, Anna. David from Branchton, and from Burlington, we have two folks coming through, Jim and Ray. Alan and Eric. Eric coming through from Halifax, all the way from Halifax. Thank you and welcome. From Hamilton, we have Sherry. Gary is coming in from Toronto. Sherry and Gary. Wow. Waterdown and Georgetown, all the way from Barrie. We've got Lisa coming through. Lisa Kennedy. Good for you, Lisa. From Toronto and North York, we have Ann and Ken coming through. All right, who else? We have Stony Creek. Tammy's coming through now. From Bradford, we have Sandra Scott. Wow, we've got so many people coming through right now. From Paris, we have Sherry. Sonia from Hamilton coming through. From Charlottetown, we have Joseph Murray coming through. A lot of folks from out east in today's half marathon. From Milton, we have Fernando coming through. And this is Walter from London coming through right now. Who do we have here? Aaron and Gloria from Hamilton and Campbellville. From Waterdown, we have Eileen coming through. And now this is Andrea from Oakville coming through, looking pretty fresh. Way to go. And Rob coming through from Kitchener, from Mississauga. All right, we have Daniel coming through from Cambridge. From Whitby, we have Scott Simmons, Jennifer and Gordon and Krista. Wow, lots of folks. And Listowel is represented by Sarah today. Good for you, Sarah. Robin from Burlington and Karen from Burlington. Megan is coming in from Mount Pleasant. A couple of folks from London, Paula and Sandra. Sylvia from Paris. And from Ottawa, we have Tim coming through right now. Sorry, that's Tina. From Burlington, we have Rick Ross. We've got lots of folks coming through, and I need to take a breath. Vanessa from St. Catharines. Myra from Oakville. From Toronto, we have Kathy coming through now, and Frank. Also from, where are you from? Frank, Cambridge. And from Waterloo, we have Matthew. Krista from Burlington. Toronto is represented by Cynthia Stewart today. Burlington has Mary and Mark coming through right now from Kitchener. That's Bianca, Pietro, and Melissa Brown from Kitchener coming through right now. From Delhi, we have Glenn coming through. From Dundas, Janet, lots of folks coming through now. Good strong finish. Way to go. Matthew, Nikki, Mohammed, Jennifer, David, Cal, Matthew, Rob, and here comes Scott Gillies from Dundas. And also from Dundas is Emily Campbell right now coming through. And followed by Emily Campbell. Rob coming through from Toronto. Allison and Andrew Andrea from Toronto, both from Toronto. Concord, we have Craig coming through. Melissa, David, Michelle, Tiffany, Romania, Kevin, Sarah, and Vicky from Oakville coming through right now. Way to go, Vicky. Good job, girl. And now this is Tracy and Mark coming through Hamilton, and from Kitchener. From London, we have Valerie with a strong finish. All right, and Carly from North Bay. Way to go, Carly. Lawrence from Toronto, and Drana from Toronto. From Hamilton, we have Jeff Watt and Melanie from Vineland, and from Toronto we have Jason and Catherine. Coming in from Buffalo we have another international runner. There you go. From Hamilton, Buffalo's kind of local though, I'd say. We'll say international, but local. From Mississauga we have Laura coming through right now, and Rose from Hamilton, and from Oakville we have, oh wow, lots of people coming through. Rhea, Joan, Paul, Catherine, Trevor, Sylvia, good for you folks. From Kitchener is Tim, Peggy Reed from Caledon, Stony Creek we have Sean, we have Breezeville, St. Catharines, Sarah, Derek from Hamilton, and from Guelph we have folks from Hamilton. Who do we have here? Frank, Martha, Teresa, Barrett. Wow, lots of folks coming. Nancy and Lynn and John Ray from Burlington. From Framework we have, all right, Kathy, David, Peter, Rita, Chris. So many folks coming through right now. From Richmond, wow. Who else? From Bolton, we've got Andrea, Anna from Hamilton. Lots of folks coming through right now. Sorry, I didn't get your names, but there's lots of you coming through right now. Pierre from Markham. Daniel from Hamilton. From New York, we have Adam. No, that wasn't Adam. I think that was Daniel, but hey, that means you're coming fast and furious right now. From Woodstock. All right, is represented here. Who else? From Baden, we have Tracy coming through now. From Mississauga, Scott. From Cambridge, we have Brenda. All right. Bridgetown, we have Jeanette and Matthew coming in from Toronto. From Stratford, this is Christine, everyone. All right, who do we have? George and Andrew, pretty happy from Newmarket. Way to go. Good for you, buddy. Mary Ann from Morano. St. Catharines is represented by Leslie today. Randy. Oh, this is Randy the Juggler coming through. Here he is, folks. Randy the Juggler at 2 hours almost. All right, Melissa Millier from Smith Falls, and from Oakville we have Wayne. Elizabeth from Simcoe, and from Ancaster we have Matt. RC Mills from Toronto. Guys, just to let you know, another notable today, we have Christy Blatchford is out on the race course. I think she's going to be coming home soon. Christy, of course, is a national post columnist and runner. Here comes Jackie from Ottawa. All right, and France. From Stratford, we have Marjorie, and from Niagara Falls, Peter coming through right now. And Jennifer from Milton. From Oakville, we have Martha and Christine from Toronto. Hamilton has Trevor coming through right now. From Acton, we have Heather from Acton. And from Hamilton, we have Hey. Again, Ricky Patel from Ward. And from London, we have Brenda and Carol from Brampton coming through too. Jamie Black from Kitchener. All right, from Oakville we have, who do we got now? Carolyn from Burlington coming through right now. Here comes a whole group of runners now. I'm going to try and get all your names in here. Brenda, put your hands up. Aaron, Susan, way to go. Catherine, Tammy, Teresa, and Peter, way to go, guys. You guys rock, good time, great time. Joel and Jennifer from Hamilton, way to go, guys. And Beth is coming through right now from Toronto, and Audrey. And who do we have? Gail, Lisa, and Karen coming through right now. Kathleen from Guelph. From London, we have Alicia coming through right now. From Hamilton, Heather, Walter, Esther. From Toronto, from Owen Sound, Sophia. Victor from Hamilton. From St. Albert, we have Linda Allen. Rob White from Burlington. We have Kristen Steller and Bobby Joe. All right, way to go. Myra and Sonia and Steve Hill from Hamilton. From Aurora, we have Lisa Warner coming through. Stephanie Keeling from Toronto. From Whitby, Marcia, Susan from Hamilton. From Guelph, we have Allison and Andrea both coming in at the same time. From Portland, we have Yvonne coming through. From Mississauga. All right. Wow, 20 names going through right now. Way to go, Sydney Steele from Hamilton. Now, where did you get a name like Sydney Steele from Hamilton? How ironic. Okay, we have David coming through now. That was Cheryl that went through just before him. Nicole, Daniel, Zelina Young from Mississauga. From Guelph, we have Cheryl from Mark from Waterloo. And who else do we got coming through? Anika and Darren and Nicole and Rick and Crystal and Darren and Dan and Tammy from Caledonia, sorry. From Hamilton, we have Lee coming through right now. Way to go, Lee. Jenna's coming through now. Jenna is from Amherstburg. And from Newmarket, we have Dave Peters coming through now. Lots of runners. Brian Wood from Bradford. Mississauga's got Judy and Rachel and what's the name? Marjorie, Teresa, Jennifer, Tracy, Christine, and Wanda Rowe from Jarvis coming through. Eric coming through from Oakville from Hamilton. We have Wendy Vanderberg. Teresa Wilson is coming through. All right, we also got Jim coming through, and Lori, Kimberly, Karen, Julia, and Tanya from Ancaster and Hamilton. From Burlington, we have Megan, Sarah Billings from Stony Creek. There's a big field of runners coming through right now. Gloria, Dean Billings, Josie. We have Dennis and Denise coming through. Joanne and Julian coming through. Zoe and Hannah coming through. Tiffany and Brenda coming through right now. And here this is Chan, folks, from Mississauga coming through right now. And with all this sun, he's gonna have it, man. Rita is coming through from Mississauga. Andy, Hannon, and Ramsey coming through from Cambridge. From the Thurl, we have Alicia and Gasson from Ancaster. We got a couple runners from Caledonia coming through. Phil and Georgia. Garrett Van Deen from Grimsby, and from Dundas we have Timothy. Kim coming through from Burlington, from Hamilton. Whoa, lots of folks coming through now. Stuart and Jocelyn and Craig and Rooney from Guelph. And from Nepean we have Faye coming through. Phil from Richmond Hill. Kathleen from Hamilton. From Roseneath, we have Tony from Toronto. Wow, lots of folks coming through. A few people from Burlington coming through. Brampton, Lisa and Liz. Christine coming through. Susan from London. And from Edmonton, we have Jamie going through right now. Way to go, Edmonton. All right, John from Newmarket. Rosemary from Toronto, and Jerry from Mississauga. From Hamilton, we have Marilee and Donna from Thurl. That's our second person from Thurl. From Burlington, we have Douglas, just went through now. And who do we got coming through now? Well, this is Glenn from Toronto. There you go, Glenn. Good job, buddy. And this is Chantel from Mississauga. Way to go, Chantel. Good job, girl. And we got Jeff coming through from Mississauga. From Burlington, Kyle. Andrew from Cambridge. And from Hamilton, Melissa. Allison from Burlington, from Ancaster, Shannon. Allison from Burlington, from Cambridge, we have Richard and Bruce from Niagara Falls coming through now. This is Cheryl from Cayuga coming in. Way to go. And from Hamilton, we have Sean coming through pretty strong. And here comes Bart from Mississauga. Here he is. Way to go, Bart. We have Lee, Nicole, Sylvia, and Yvonne coming through all together. Way to go. Here's Yvonne from Mississauga. From Bell River, we have Carrie coming through right now. And Sherwin from Oakville. And from Bradford, we have Wendy coming through strong right now. 209. Good job. Steve coming in from Angus. From Port Colborne, we've got Bernie coming through, Deborah, and lots of people coming in. Krista, and who else? Emily, Rachel, Chris, Sandy, Jennifer, Hillary, Brenda from Hamilton, and Yola, Cynthia, Greg is from Cambridge coming through, and also Carrie coming through. There's that Curry. Maria is coming through from Oakville, from Toronto, Jeff Rush, Linda, Rick from Ancaster, and from Mississauga, Sarah. Here's Jessica Coburn from Hamilton coming through, and Ann Weber from Dundas. From Cambridge, we have Lisa coming through right now. Way to go. Good job, Lisa. That was Ron, and Ashley, Daniel, Frank, Joyce, and Deidre is coming through now from Oakville. Who else we got? New Maryland, we've got our first New Marylander. That's Christina coming through. Jennifer from Ancaster. These are all local folks. Shelly, Tyler, and Kenneth and Sue, all local folks. Again, Robert, Shelly, and Sherry coming through. Another local. Way to go, Shelly. Or Sherry, I'm sorry. And from Oakville, we have Daryl and Stephanie. All right, Cindy from St. Thomas. From Burlington, we have Zane and Fred Moore from Toronto. From Aurora, Adrian and Karen from, where's that? From Maple, we have Jennifer. Kyla Moore from Owen Sound and Keswick. Milton and Bradford is represented by Valerie, Mary Claire, and Catherine. Peter coming in from Bracebridge. We got our couple Bracebridgers coming in. All right, Toronto is represented by Melissa coming through right now. Helen from Mississauga, from Toronto, David. Mr. P coming through from Stony Creek. Board announcement. Okay, if there are friends or family of Ted Goulian, he is from Toronto, we need you to go over to the baggage tent. That is the registration tent. We're talking any friends or family of Ted Goulian. Please go over to the registration tent. All right, who we got coming through? Robin from Oakville. From Ottawa, we have Katie. Do we have any other folks from North Lancaster? We've got Kathy coming through. Way to go. From Hamilton, we have Vincent coming through now. Woodstock, Lori. All right, is this our first finisher in the marathon coming through? Is that what I'm hearing? All right, good finish, good finish. Way to go, Karen. Karen is from Oakville, and Lori Smith came in just before him. And this is Alicia. All right, and this is our first finisher in the marathon from Dundas. This is Brendan Kenny, our first marathoner. Folks, what time was that? That was like about 3:38 from Stony Creek. We had Evo come through. So folks, we've had our first marathoner pass, and that is Mr. Kenny, Brendan Kenny from Dundas. He came in under 3:40. Great time for the marathon. From Kitchener, we have Christina, Kathy Tuff from Dundas coming through. We have a Thornhiller, Michael coming through right now. Jennifer from Toronto. From Hamilton, Christine and Susan from Guelph. Or 2 hours. said 3 hours for the marathon. It's 2 hours. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Everybody actually got that except for me. All right. Carla just came in from Stony Creek. From Hamilton, we have Richard. Niagara Falls, Christine. And we have another marathoner from Ancaster. Oh, lots of people. From Cambridge, Karen. All right, Janice, good job. Dundas from Elora. We have April and Ann from Hamilton. Niagara Falls has Molly. Mark from Dunville. And Catherine from Oakville. Melissa, way to go, Melissa. Woo. Chris Smith. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people from Ridgetown coming through right now. This is cool. Way to go, Ridgetown. From Mississauga, we have Kim and Mike coming through right now. From Fergus. And Wella from Caledonia coming through. From Larchmount, we have Kate Flynn and who is this? Trin from Hamilton. From Dundas, we have Amy Bruin coming through right now. Way to go, Amy. And here we go. This is Deborah from Mississauga coming through. Deborah can't hear us because she's got headphones on, but she is coming through. Aaron, Mike, Florence, and Vic, Brenda, Katie, Arnold, and Ginny, and Kathleen, Michael, and oh boy, Deanna coming through. Far away from Simcoe, we've got Jenny coming through. Christine from Bradford. From Caledonia, we've got Trish, Jody, Ann coming through from Hamilton. And Point O'Roche, I hope I'm saying that right. That's David Tremblay from Point O'Roche. All right, from Burlington we have Deborah and Joe. Coming through from Newcastle. From Mount Albert we have Catherine. And Shirley has Guelph. Or Guelph has for Shirley. Tammy from Pembroke. We've got a couple Pembrokers coming through. And I'm sure this is Oakville, not Oakville. This is Holly coming through. Whitney, Jennifer, Francesca, Sherry, Carolyn, Linda, Gary Gagne from Kitchener. And there's a couple Gagnes coming. Sarah Gagne as well. And all the way from Calgary, this is Yvonne coming through right now. All right, Peter from Coketown, from Foxtown. Oh, these really neat places coming through. That's Katie, Susan from Burlington, from Milton. Where's that? All right, this is Marlene and Dana and Ivan and John. Wow, lots of people from Clover, North Bay, Hamilton. All right, Minneapolis is represented by Danny today. That's pretty cool. All right, and who do we have from Stony Creek? Irene. From Georgetown, we've got Julie, and from Stony Creek, we have Elizabeth coming through. From Waterloo, we've got Teresa, Helen Ross from Burlington, from Oakville, Elaine, and Christine just came through from Toronto, from Oakville, Daniel, and this is Wendy from Cambridge. Way to go, Wendy. David Williams from Pembroke. I think Pembroke is in China. I'm kidding, it's Ontario. Lynn from Burlington coming through right now. Way to go, Lynn. Anna from Burlington coming through. Way to go, Anna. And Stacy Lee from Toronto. Deborah was from Ancaster. She was that first girl that went through. And who do we got coming through now? Looks like we got a bit of a lull. And he's coming through all alone. Marco from Hamilton. Marco, way to go, Marco. Good Asian name. All right. You know, there's some pretty cool things about Hamilton I'm going to let you know about when there's a lull. I'll put some interesting facts. Let's put our hands together for Joseph now from London. Way to go, Joseph. And now this is Aldona from Hamilton and Claudia from Hamilton, running it strong. Way to go, Claudia. And who's this? This is Denise from Grimsby. Way to go. All right, and welcome Joanna Thompson from Dundas. Way to go. And who's this? Shanna from Burlington, and Alan is from New Hamburg coming through. That was Laura just before him. And from Thornhill, this is Ellen coming through. And running right down the middle is Fortunato from Kincardine. If anybody doesn't know what that means lucky in Italian. He is one lucky guy to be running on a warm day like today. Terry from Hamilton, from Burlington, Erica, Lisa Wood from Aurora. Oh man, lots of people coming through. Kevin Brown from Newmarket, and Eric also from Newmarket. Way to go, guys. And Barney just went through. Nancy, Paul, Amanda, and Joey coming through strong. Anna is coming in from Oakville. From Burlington, we have Robert Evans. And from Kamoka, we have Christine coming through right now. And from Denfield, we have Rick Quinn going through the finish right now. Whew, I'm going to take my breath here. Lots of names. I think there were 3 million people in this half marathon. Or at least it feels like it. Okay. Do you know that Hamilton was founded around the time of 1812, that War of 1812? And back then it was the town of Hamilton. Here comes Rick Quinn from Danfield, and from Newmarket, Donna, Grace from Oakville, and from Simcoe, Mary Jolly. Rose from Burlington, and from London we have Angela. That was Patrick who went down really fast. He had too much in him at the end, you know, he could have ran faster probably earlier. That's what his coach is going to tell him. Alright, Garland from Grimsby, and from Burlington we have Josh coming through right now. And who's this? This is Adelmo from Hamilton, and from Toronto, Philip May. Way to go, guys. So yeah, Hamilton became the town of Hamilton back in 1812. And then, about 40 years later, this is Maria from Mississauga, and from Oakville, this is Krista coming through. Way to go, Krista McWilliams. And from Dundas, this is Wilk. And Doug from Burlington. Oakville has Laura Pratt coming through right now. And Mark McConnell coming through from Lancaster. And from Dundas, this is Brent Smith coming through. Way to go, buddy. And here come the whole group of runners led by Laura, then Melanie, all right, then Earl, and then another Melanie, then Alex, Darius, and Wade from London. All right, way to go, guys. And who do we have here? This is Christina from Burlington. Way to go, Christina. You look a strong girl. And we got Nancy and Patricia, one from Burlington and from Halliburton. And I bet you that was Patricia from Halliburton, the one with her jacket open. This is like summer day for her. Sarah from Hamilton, and Harry just came through from Burlington. Patricia and Nancy from Burlington, and who else? We have Martin coming through from Burlington, and from Pittsburgh we have Betsy coming through from Pittsburgh. Way to go! I'm not sure where Pittsburgh is, but Rochester, near Rochester? All right, so that's New York. From Stony Creek and Guelph, we have Jade and David coming through. Sherry from Toronto, and from St. Catharines, we have Felicia. Way to go. And here comes Joseph Roy from Oakville. All right, and we got a couple of runners. This is Louise from Guelph, and from Bradford we have Eunice. All right, way to go, guys. And Megan McKay, where did you go? From St. Catharines, way to go, Megan. All right, and who else? This is Tim from Toronto and Annette from Toronto. We got a couple of Torontonians coming through. And Irene is looking strong coming through from Stony Creek. All right. All right, who do we have? Lisa from Hamilton coming in with buddy Emily, it looks like. Mark from Stony Creek, and from Caledonia, Joanne. Heather Duff coming in from Ottawa. Richmond Hill is represented by Ashobi and Mona, sorry, from Scarborough. Mississauga has Jen Shaver and Rob coming in from Stratford right now. Way to go, Rob. And this is Matt from Guelph, and from Grimsby we have Kathy coming through. Way to go, Kathy. So from Burlington now we've got Mike coming through. Way to go, Mike. Guys, put your hands up because they're taking pictures of you here at the finish. This is Greta from Burlington and St. Thomas, Sarah. And who do we have from Hamilton? Lots of people coming. Rachel, Marcello, Matthew, Stacy, Lauren, Barb just coming through now from Hamilton. Also Sandy from Hamilton.